If it hasn't happened already, I guarantee that after this movie comes out, middle schools and elementary schools everywhere will have kids singing the Afro Circus song. It is inevitable. Madagascar 3 is the third film in this trilogy, and I've never really been a huge fan of the series. I always thought they were fine, they were passable films. I never really thought they were the greatest pieces of animated entertainment, but they certainly weren't awful. We pick up our story with the four animals voiced by Ben Stiller, Jada Pinkett Smith, David Schwimmer, and Chris Rock. They're fleeing from the greatest huntress ever. It's this woman who has the head of like every animal on her wall, except for a lion, which is why she's after them. They stow away on a circus train, end up taking over the circus, changing the whole circus lineup, and they become friends with all these people on the circus train as they go through Europe. As I said in my intro, the Madagascar films have never really been my favorite animated films. I always thought they were fine, and so I wasn't really looking forward to seeing this movie. I kind of went to the screening with a little bit of reluctance, and to my very pleasant surprise, this movie really isn't that bad. I had a lot of fun with this movie. This one isn't just a kids movie. It has a lot of jokes that adults will understand. Things that are going to go over very young children's heads and adults are going to be happy about. But it's not just that. This is actually a really well-directed movie. Like, the action sequences in this movie are actually pretty exciting. And there's a lot of them, too. I was actually surprised how much fun I had with this movie. It was actually not bad at all. All the voice acting all around the board is really good, especially Martin Short as this sea lion. He is hilarious in this movie. He is really funny in this movie too. And Sacha Baron Cohen is great. He plays the dancing lemur who does the Move It Move It song that kids are obsessed with. It seems like every time a Madagascar movie comes out, there's like a new song that kids are singing in school. This one has Afro Circus. The film also has a nice sense of heart to it as well. There's a tiger character that's introduced and you learn things about his past. You kind of feel for that tiger. You want him to succeed in his circus dreams and everything, and I don't want to get too much into what happens. Like, there actually is character development in this movie. It's very surprising to me. It's co-written by Noah Baumbach. He's a good writer, and I was surprised that he was involved with this movie, and it shows because the characters in this movie, they actually had depth. Now, the Madagascar movies exist in a different world than some of the more sophisticated animated films like, say, Toy Story exist. The Madagascar movies are definitely more in a cartoon-like world. The Toy Story movies were more in some sort of a physical world where you actually got a sense of, like, physics and everything, and that kind of stuff exists. Madagascar more inhabits that Looney Tunes world where people can just bust through walls and be perfectly fine. Lions are doing flips on trapeze and stuff. Like, obviously, that doesn't happen in real life. And once you realize and go with that, you can kind of accept a lot of the incredibly impossible things that happen in this movie. Also, the villain character, this huntress that's after them, really strong villain. Like, I really liked her. She had like a lot of comedy to her, and she was really intense as well. Like, she was a good action heroine. Also, the 3D in this movie is excellent. The depth of field is very well done, and lots of things pop out at you, and it was extremely three-dimensional. Like, it actually was 3D. I rarely ever do this, and it's usually just with animated films, but I would recommend that you actually see this movie in 3D rather than 2D. I think the 3D actually lends to the film. I think it's good for the movie, and it was really well done. I laughed a lot in the movie. There were jokes that worked. It's just a fun time, really. There's nothing overtly special about the movie. You'll probably forget about it soon, unless you're a very, very young kid, like maybe like 10 and under. You'll probably love this movie and watch it endlessly as you grow up. It's difficult really to identify like one problem with this movie. It's just that it's not a great film. It is a fun family time with the movies, but once you leave, you'll probably feel good about yourself, but it's not like you're gonna really think about it ever again, probably. It is, a little bit sappy as well, like there's certain romance plots that the film tries to develop. It doesn't really feel terribly genuine, but to be honest, this is just a fun time for the family at the movies. I was surprised by Madagascar 3. I'm gonna give it a B. So I'd like to know, what's a film that you guys ended up seeing reluctantly, but actually really surprised you? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, if you like this review, you can subscribe to my channel and get Stuckmanized.